Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to our session today. Uh, okay, so Diwali has started. There's a lot of cracker sound outside. So, in case if you're hearing cracker sound, please do apologize. Right, I can't help it. All right, so uh, this is a very important topic which we're going to discuss today. This can transform your life if you apply this principle, or if you apply what I'm teaching you today. Yeah, this can change your life, or it can change uh you know your life for the better. Okay, so the question I want to ask you is, have you ever thought why you do what you do? Have you ever thought about it? Why am I doing what am I doing? Have you ever thought about that? Right, so if you thought about that, do you know your mind plays an important role in making you do what you do? Right? It is here. The subconscious mind, by the way, it controls 95% of your actions. Right? It controls 95% of your thoughts every day. The subconscious mind, right? It controls 95% of your thoughts every day. And thoughts you engage in your mind, that becomes actions, right? So if you have wondered why you do what you do, you have an answer now. It's because you are engaging those thoughts, and those thoughts, over the period of time, it becomes an action, right? But now these actions have their source from your mind, the subconscious mind. So researchers say 95% of your thoughts are subconscious. That means 95% of your actions are subconscious. Whatever you do, you know, you waking up in the morning, you brushing your teeth, you taking bath, you eating something, or you driving your car, you going to office, you catching a bus or a train, you reading a book, or you attending the session, you meeting your friend, you watching a movie. 95% of those actions are subconscious. They are not conscious, my friends. Yeah. Now, I want you to understand the battle is in your mind, right? Your temptations are there in your mind, right? The confusions you're having, it is there in your mind. The trauma which you're experiencing now, it is there in your mind. The fear of your future, it is there in your mind. And I'm telling you, the thing which you fear will eventually become a reality. We learned about faith and fear. Remember, the thing which you fear will become a reality, same as the thing which you faith will become a reality, right? So it is very important, my friends. It's very important, you have to understand your mind, the working of your mind. Thank God, I'm not who I thought I was, or I'm not who I think I am, right? Growing up as a teenager, as a lad, I thought I was introvert. I thought I was an introvert. I thought I was shy. I was timid. Yeah. But now I realize I'm not that. I can be anything I want to be. I can be anything I want to be. Yeah. The personality assessments, the strength assessment, right? I myself, recommend to people to take personality assessments. I in my other session, I gave a link to the strength assessment, right? See, all these personality assessments, all this strength assessment, they don't tell who you will be in your future. They only tell who you are now. The personality assessments will tell you what is your personality trait now. The strength assessments will tell you what are your strengths and weaknesses now. But the beautiful thing about our life, human beings, is this, right? Realizing who we are now, and if we don't like it, we can always change it. We have the power to change our lives. And where is the power? The power is in your mind. As a man thinks, so is he. You become what you think, right? My friends, it's true. I'm telling you. I want you to reflect back in your life and think, you know, uh, what you're today is because of what you were thinking or the kind of thoughts you engaged yesterday. When I say yesterday, I'm talking about long before, right? The kind of thoughts you engaged in your mind, that has become a reality now. So the beautiful thing is you have the power to change your life, and the source of that power is in your mind. It's here. Yeah. So you can rewrite your future. If you don't like looking at the psychometric assessment, you don't like your personality, or if you don't like your strengths and weaknesses, you can always rewrite your future. The power is in you. Let me reaffirm that. The power is in you. The power to change your life is in you. It's in your mind. Yeah. So now, what are today? Please remember that that's because of your thoughts which you engaged yesterday, right? So what will be tomorrow? It completely depends on what kind of thoughts you're willing to engage today. Yeah. So mind matters. Your mind matters, my friends. Our mind is like a computer, right? You can program, yeah, the computer to get an output. And if you don't like the output, what do? You reprogram, right? So I want to look into your life. I want to look at your life, and I want to look at your thoughts, the kind of thoughts you're engaging, and kind of actions, the outcomes that you are having in your life. I want you to evaluate that. I want you to look into that, right? And if you feel like, and if you realize the output is not what you want, my friends, it's time for you to reprogram your mind. Yeah. You have programmed a mind certain way, or you're continuing to program your mind like you program the computer. And when you execute the program, you get an output. The same way, look at your actions, and your actions, and the world which you have created around you. If it is not desirable, if it is not the way which you wanted, or which you want, or which you have imagined, now it is time for you to reprogram your mind. Okay. So how can you reprogram your mind? And that's what I'm going to tell you today. So if you can use this technique, right? If you would use this technique, you can reprogram your mind. Yeah. So take this acronym AOESD. AOESD. That's the acronym. Okay. So A is for awareness. O is for obstacle. S is for strategy. E is for execution. And D is for desired results. So awareness plus obstacle plus strategy plus execution is equal to desired results. Okay. So now, what is awareness? What is awareness? Awareness helps you to see where you are at present. Yeah. So that's the use of the psychometric assessment, or that's the use of the strength assessment. It helps you to see where you are now. No psychometric assessment will give you an insight about your future. They only give you an insight about where you are now. What is your personality now? What is your strength now? Okay. So awareness is knowing where you are now in your life, right? Plus, obstacle. What is obstacle? Obstacles are self-created roadblocks. Okay, keeping you from achieving your desired results. So those roadblocks can be these obstacles can be your misguided thoughts. It could be misguided emotions. It could be misguided feelings. Okay, so these are obstacles which is stopping you from achieving your desired results. Okay, all right. And what is the strategy? The strategy is your detailed obstacle bulldozer. So it is your method by which you are going to knock out the obstacle and achieve the desired results. That is the strategy. Okay. And what is the execution? Execution is the immediate action which you're going to take. Yeah. So yesterday, day before yesterday, I taught you about the 5 second rule, right? If your desired result is, get out of the bed and get into action, and if you're someone who wants to get up at say 4 o'clock in the morning, and you wake up at 4 o'clock, or your alarm rings in 4 o'clock, but then your body says, your mind says, sleep, little extra slumber. Let me sleep for another half an hour, right? Execution is, I told you, follow the 5 second rule. Count in your mind 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, get out of your bed. That's simple. Taking action is that simple. So execution is taking immediate action, right? Or what will make you take the immediate action? That is what is execution. So if you follow this: awareness, obstacle, strategy, execution, right? If you do this 4, you'll have your desired results. So to make you understand this concept, let me tell you my personal story. Let me give you an insight about my personal story. So I started driving car 5 years before. 5, 6 years before is when I started driving car. But before that itself, I had a car at home. We had a car at home, but then I was not driving it because I was comfortable sitting, next to the driver, sightseeing, enjoying nature, enjoying, the road, what happens, observing what is happening around me. Sometimes sleeping in the car or listening to music. So I was more of a person, who was happy or comfortable sitting next to the driver and enjoying the drive, right? So whether it is so until, because so my father used to drive the car, my brothers used to drive the car, and to work the driver used to drive the car. So I had somebody to take care of it, and it was never a need for me. It was never a compulsion that I should drive. Yeah, either my father would take the car out, or my brothers would drive, or to work the driver would drive. So whatever it is, I was not forced to drive the car. I had no pressure. There's no need, that I have to learn driving. There's no compulsion. I was comfortable, being a spectator, sitting, taking a back seat, enjoying the drive, right? But it didn't last long, yeah. Until I got married, until I got married, and until we had a daughter, right? Uh, it was uncomfortable. It became uncomfortable because I have to depend on other people. I have to seek my dad's help, or I have to call my brother for help, or I have to book a car. Those days, we didn't have Ola or Uber. We had only, rental cars. I would say we had fast track. I don't know, fast track is still there, but so if you had to book a car, you had to wait for hours together to get the car, right? Sometimes they would cancel, the drivers would say, I'm very far from your place, and so they would say, please cancel the booking, and they will not come. So I have to again book and wait for another driver to come, so it will take some time. So things were getting a little rusty and things were getting a little uneasy. My wife was not enjoying that, by the way. So that's when I started feeling the pressure. That's when I started feeling, oh, okay, I have to learn driving now. So uh, that's when I was becoming aware that I should know driving, okay, or I should learn driving. So what was my obstacle? My obstacle was I was comfortable not driving. That's one, because I always had somebody to drive. Uh, and the second thing was, the people who taught me driving. So it was either my brother or my father who was teaching me to drive. So I was not serious about learning from them. I was casual. So when my brother, taught me to drive, I was like, I was lethargic. I will not take it seriously, and even if I make a mistake, that will piss him off, and he would be angry. He would say, "If at all you're not my brother, I will beat you. I will slap you, right? Since you're my elder brother, I'm keeping quiet. I'm controlling myself from beating you." So I laugh about it. I was not serious about it. So, what is my obstacle? My obstacle was I was mentally comfortable not to learn driving. Two, I was learning from my brothers and my father. That didn't help me to learn. And what was the strategy? So when I realized I had to learn driving, the strategy I had was I should join a driving school, because learning from my brothers and my dad was not working. So I have to join a driving school. That was the strategy. Okay, and the next thing was, the driving school, don't teach you completely, right? We are in India, so they don't teach you completely about driving. um, so I had a private tutor also. So I had a personal trainer who, was helping me, accompanying me when I was driving on the road, uh, was sitting beside me, and who was, helping me to take the reverse the car or park the car. So apart from, joining a driving school to learn driving and get the license, I also had a personal trainer who helped me to learn or drive on the road. Yeah, we went for a long drive. We went for a short drive. He taught me U-turn. He taught me reverse, the car, parking the car, all the stuff. So that's the strategy. Okay, learning strategy, right? Uh, and then what is the result? What is the result? Yep. The result was I can now drive the car with my eyes closed. Now, that's a joke. I drive the car with my eyes open now. I drive the car with my eyes open now. The outcome is I like to drive now. I enjoy driving now. I drive with my family. I drive with my daughters. We go for a long drive, short drive, and I enjoy driving the car more than traveling by bus or train or plane. I enjoy driving, traveling by car. And anytime I can drive. Anytime I can travel with my family in my car. Yeah, and my family is enjoying that now, and I'm enjoying that. Okay, so that's the outcome, right? So, but how it started, it all started with a conscious effort. Any change you want to do in your life, you have to do it consciously, right? You have to consciously work with your mind, that is reprogramming your mind until it becomes subconscious or it becomes automatic. So when I started learning driving, Uh, you know, I, I used to constantly check the. I had my hand on the gear and I would shake the lever. My father would ask me, "What are you doing?" Or when my trainer would ask me, "What are you doing?" I would say, "I'm just checking. Whether it's the first gear or second gear or third gear." And oftentimes when I'm driving, I would look at the gear, and they would say, "Don't look straight." Yeah. So and oftentimes I'll search for the brake and accelerator. Right. So when I learned driving, it was conscious, and I was like this, sitting in front of the car. Now in front of the not of the car, in front of the steering. Very conscious, focused on the road. It was a conscious effort. But now, oftentimes I don't realize. Uh, I just remember taking my car. I just remember starting my car in point A, and after I reach home, I realized, oh, I don't remember anything which happened in between. I didn't know how many times I don't remember how many times I changed the gear, how many times I pressed the accelerator or the clutch, yeah, or how many times I applied the brakes. Yeah, I don't remember anything, and how many times I came across a traffic signal, right? I don't remember anything. I just remember taking the car and reaching my destination. It has become automatic. The same thing with your mind, my friends. Any change is conscious, right? You have to consciously work with your mind until it becomes subconscious, right? Until it becomes automatic. Got it? So if you want to change a habit, if you want to change something in you, consciously work on it. Follow the AOSED method. Be aware. Take the psychometric assessment. Take the strength assessment. Know about where you are now. That is not who you are. Let me tell you, that is not who you are. That is what you are now. And you can always change for the better. Right? So I used to be an introvert. I was very shy, very timid. Yeah, right. But now I'm not shy. Of course, I tend to be shy also sometimes. Now I would call myself an ambivert. So when it comes to training, when it comes to talking to people, yeah, in a marketing event or in a public meeting, I speak, and then I also like to be alone. I become an ambivert, and I like that way. Now, if I want to change it, I can also change it. Okay, so it's up to you. What do you want to be? How you want to be? You can change it. So this is what I'm telling you. Take those assessments. Take the psychometric assessment. Take that strength assessment. Know who you are now. Once you get that awareness, and if you want to change something, identify your obstacle. Once you identify your obstacle, start working on your strategy. And and what do you do with the strategy? Act on it immediately. Execute your strategy immediately, and you will have your desired results. Yes, my friend. So please remember this. Any change is conscious. You have to consciously take efforts to change. And how long you should take that effort? Until it becomes subconscious or automatic. Yeah. So thank you, friends. It's time. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for listening to me today. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, and if you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, share with your friends whom you think they need this. All right. Thank you. Have okay. Yeah. Happy Diwali. Yeah. Enjoy your Diwali, friends. Take care. Bye bye.